Spaced out, I'm floating in a hip-hop haze, drifting through galaxies in a cosmic daze. The music guides me like a shooting star as I explore the depths both near and far. In this state of bliss, I'm free to roam, in a universe where I truly feel at home. Spaced out, lost in hip-hop's embrace, I find myself in a celestial space. With stick figures and hearts dancing in delight, I'm reminded of the power of love's pure light. In this cosmic journey where I'm truly free, hip-hop and love intertwine, my soul set free.
Right now, the Niagara Falls is just, man, I went to a city council meeting last night just because I was trying to be more in tune with what's going on, because it's like a little uproar right now with the mismanagement of the city money. Like, you know, they trying to do some bullshit with the money nowadays. So it's like, now that the city's more involved and we trying to get our city council in order and like really pay attention. Cause, you know, as long as I've been in the town, man, we never cared. But, you know, we got the right person in there that's able to get the attention to the right people, and now we got more involvement in the community. So like that just made me want to be in it more. But with the ice cream thing, man, I always wanted to give back to the city, man. I always wanted to like put on for Niagara Falls, do something legendary, something different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've been doing the ice cream thing for a couple of years too, man. So it's like it's just finally getting out there. But I did that.
They finally caught on.
Yeah, they finally caught on. It's been like 6 years I've been doing that. Yeah. 7 years, really. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Yeah, man.
That's dope. So if people don't know, explain the ice cream thing.
Well, I did 100 free ice creams for JoJo's out here in Lockport, and then I did 150 at Dee Dee's. Like this year I'm about to do it again, but I'm probably gonna do 2 different locations. You know what I'm saying? That way give people more variety, because I gotta be mindful of people's situations, being able to commute or get out there. You know, Dee Dee's is way out in like the Lacelle area. So like it's been an ice cream staple in the Falls for years. Like Dee Dee's is like low key bigger than Dairy Queen out there. You know what I'm saying? And then JoJo's is like the new ice cream spot out here. Like they got another ice cream joint way up Transit, Tasty Treats. But that was like before JoJo's came. So I just wanted to do something for the kids, man. You know, I always wanted to give back. Like when I got somewhere in my music career, I always wanted to do something for my city in the midst of going forward. Like, you know, like I seen the people before me do it with like turkey giveaways and backpacks and school supplies. And I was like, you know, I want to do something like, you know what I mean, a little feasible that I can afford to do, like being realistic. Like I'm not about to go broke giving back to everybody. Right. So if I could do something that I can afford to pay for and still take care of my family and bills, and that's what I'm gonna do. You know
it's a great idea. I respect it. I was like, yo, free ice cream for all these kids? That's fire.
I appreciate it.
And then how you said, like, that you looking out for them, too, to, like, be able to commute to do 2 different places. Because it is difficult. Like, can you imagine you doing a turkey giveaway on one whole other side of the east side of Buffalo? It's huge. We use that. You doing it on one side, and the people on this side can't get there.
Right.
It's crazy to think of.
Yeah, because it's, you know, like this area is like, I don't want to just say it's like a shithole. Like I don't want to disrespect it, but it's like poverty stricken. You know what I mean? A lot of people, I'd say it all the time. This is like an unfortunate area. You know what I mean? People want to do so much, but unfortunately, they just aren't able to. So like I said, like with Dee Dee's being all the way in Lacelle, people ain't really able to travel all the way up Niagara Falls Boulevard. So with a different location being downtown in the area where people could walk to, you know, that'll be a little more feasible. Yeah. They're suitable for people to get to and capable. Because, you know, it's people out there that's like a hot day it was. It was like a heat week that whole week. You know, people was going through it up here. So, you know, some people don't got air conditioning. Some people don't got central air. Some people was really struggling out here. You know, something simple as ice cream could really make somebody's day. Like, I didn't even know that was going to go make the news, bro. I didn't even know. Like, I got a call about it. Like, oh, okay, I heard about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. But, you know what I mean? I just try to look out for people, man, because I was unfortunate myself once upon a time.
So tell me what Niagara Falls means to you.
Niagara Falls, New York is home, man. That means home, man, family. You know, I was born and raised in Niagara Falls, New York, so all my childhood I spent in Niagara Falls, man, growing up on the origins of the city and moving, how my family and friends moved in the area, man. You know, I had a lot of good memories in Niagara Falls, more than bad. I'll say that much, man. I had a lot of good times and a lot of good relationships and friendships built in the city of Niagara Falls, man. Where I feel like I'm good there, man. Like, there's no place like home for real.
Man, that shit, to me, that's just like a whole different world. Like, legit, like, I go there, I get lost driving through Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Because it's not like, because growing up, it wasn't like, oh, let's go to Niagara Falls. Let's go to the falls. Like, go to the falls, you're going, I'm only going there for a casino, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a straight shot.
Like, I'm going to the casino or I'm taking my kids to go look at the falls. To just chill.
See, I don't even like the casino. I only go to the casino around sports bet time. You know what I mean? I don't got the FanDuel and all that. I'm still old school. I'm going in there, put my bets in on the computer. But I don't really like the casino all like that, man. If I ain't invited, I ain't even going to gamble no more, bro. I done lost too much money in there. I'm never giving it to them.
I'm stuck.
Never, son.
I'm stuck on that blackjack.
That's why I stopped going. That Spanish 21 and that blackjack.
Just regular blackjack for me.
Spanish 21, I was hitting at a point in time, man. Me and one of my boys used to go.
I've been hitting on blackjack. Shout out to my boss. She taught me how to play.
Oh, see?
I was like, yo, what? This is how you play? Oh, I'd be going there at first just playing.
Yeah, it's a method.
And I was losing. I'd be like, oh, win some, lose some. Now I'm going there and I'm like, nah. Oh, I lost 3 times already, 3 in a row. Yeah, I'm getting off this table.
Yeah, see, I didn't learn my lesson, man. I was going after like 7 straight. Like, man, I'm going to do this. Hit. I'm going to do this. Hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
About $200 later, man, I'm going home mad as hell. I don't like losing money, man. I really don't.
Nah, I don't either.
I don't mess with that casino. But I go to the falls often. Like, you go to the, like, on the Maid of the Mist and all that?
Nah, I never been on that shit.
Oh,
That's
man,
crazy,
you got to
right?
get on the Maid of the Mist.
We should do a vlog, do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yo, when I go hiking there sometimes, I be scared as fuck.
I never went. I never walked the gorge, none of that shit.
That Devil's Hole?
Yeah, never.
Bro, I walk all the way to this side, not next to the water or nothing, because I'd be like, yo, I do not want one slip of the pole and I'm falling all the way down. I'm like, yo, that shit is scary as fuck.
Like, I know people that do it. I just ain't doing it, man. More power to y'all. I
gotta be high.
Oh, yeah, see?
I'm smoking while I'm doing it.
I probably had to smoke to calm my nerves over there, too, man. I just get the jitters. I ain't never really go over there. Like, I don't be walking the trail, but I know about it.
I don't want to, people probably freak out. I be like thinking they're like, damn, how the fuck do these people have the balls to jump in this shit? Like, even when I'm feeling like that, I can't do it. I'm like sitting there like, fuck no, I'm not doing that shit.
You think that's something? They jumping from the top of the falls.
But like, imagine jumping from back behind where you getting pulled under and coming back up and pulled under and coming back up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I knew her right too, yo. That was a sad case. I knew her.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Last time I seen her was out here in Lockport, though. Last time I seen her. But you know what I mean? That was a sad case, man. Her and her kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I seen years ago, man, maybe like 2010, man. One of my Arab buddies, man, he jumped over that joint one night, a long time ago. But that's what I'm saying. People jumping from the top, like you know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. Like
jumping from that, like you're looking down, like I'm talking about where you still like got the water rushing, like.
But all them rocks and stones you hitting on. Crazy.
I seen a deer go over that shit. No lie.
Jeez.
That was crazy.
Dang.
There was a deer and he was just like, I don't know how he got in there, but just in the middle of the thing and went over and everyone's just like, and I'm just like,
dang.
It's nature, but it's.
Dang, I ain't never heard about no deer.
Yeah.
That's like, when we go on the Maid of the Mist, I'm gonna show y'all over there, man. Like, cause they'll take us right to the bottom of the falls. So you'll see all these rocks and stones and big boulders down here. So it's like somebody just jumping on top of that and then just coming back up the shore miles away.
Didn't like back in the day, didn't some dude do it in a barrel and like survive?
The only one that survived was a dude in a barrel.
No. It was a chick that did survive back in the day. There was, the Niagara Falls history, right? They was called Daredevils. They was going over barrels back in like the early 1900s. I did like a whole project on that back in the day.
I seen the dude on the jet ski that had the parachute.
Oh yeah.
You can watch that video on YouTube. And when he jumped off with the jet ski, his parachute never went off.
Yeah, man. There was some failures. The one dude walked over with a tightrope like a couple years ago, not too long ago. Yeah, years ago.
So what people don't realize is his family, the Flying Willindas, were like a famous act from Niagara Falls back in the day, like a long time ago.
Oh.
And they were like super well known, his dad and his grandparents or whoever it was. So that's why they took that chance on him, because he had become this like world famous act like his family, and he had the history to the roots of the falls.
Oh, okay.
But to me, and we can talk about this off camera, I'm sorry, but the falls
No, you're good.
on my
I like
film
this
projects. Like I did something for national television, and that was like one of the biggest projects at the time to come to the falls. It's like a main TV show thing. And they literally like, this mayor of Niagara Falls was like trying to help us. And the state park and shit did everything they could to shut us down. And it's just like when you talk about corruption and stuff like that, it's crazy. Like I see shit going on. I'm like, how did they get this approved? Like who did they talk to about this? Because like to see how they treat local is crazy.
No, but I think it's just those people who know somebody and that they just get it because, oh, my dad is this guy.
But who do you talk to? Like think about like the mayor. The mayor got shut down on our project by the state park.
Well, from what I see, like going to the city council meeting last night, the mayor don't even be at the meetings. So when they be like, they just passed something last night, like 3 of the people voted, but 1 wasn't with it. And with like, even with the mayor and the other city council member not being there, they still went through with the motion. Where it's like, the mayor don't really be there for the city, but maybe everybody pick and choose their battles, you know what I mean? What they want to support, what they don't want to support. So like, the fact that y'all went through a bad situation where he was fighting for y'all, that's good. It showed that the dude got a heart, you know what I mean? The mayor at the time, whoever it was. Right. But I know like right now, the mayor we got, it's like he really don't care, man. That's what I get out of it. Resenti, something with an I. But
I don't think that's who it was at the time. It was like 2021.
Restraino, or something like that. Yeah. But
how do you feel about being from like a historical city too, though? That's just got hit. I'm not talking about like for Black people, for African Americans, it's got history.
Yeah.
Because when I saw that, finding that out, because I'm Puerto Rican, I got Black in me. If you're Puerto Rican and you don't say you ain't got Black in you, you're crazy.
Yeah, people don't know, man. The Caribbean islands.
But like just to know that like they was running across a bridge that no longer is still there, but like you can't cross it no more.
Yeah.
It was running across that for safety and shit like that. And I think that shit's dope. But how was it growing up? Like, did you learn about that stuff growing up? Because I didn't know about that till I was like 30 years old. Not even gonna bullshit you.
Well, I didn't know that extent. I just knew that like a lot of slaves was coming through like Niagara Falls to get to Canada.
Yeah.
Like Canada was like freedom land to people at a point. But like they got that new museum in Niagara Falls where they built the train station too.
Yep.
And they got the whole explanation there with the Underground Railroad. There was a hotel.
That's where I found out.
I remember that hotel back in the day, but did not know what that was about. I remember the building before it was gone.
That's what the documentary was.
Oh, on that building?
Yeah. Saladin Allah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Saladin.
Yeah. And Tyshawn, that one that runs the whole painting project. I can't think of his last name, but he's like the left-handed bandit is his artist name. So they had me do all the drone work. The TV show that came and filmed the documentary is called Cataract House. That was like the whole
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were sneaking people across the river with like candlelight boats and shit. Because they come to dinner with their slave masters or whatever, and then the people that were pretending to be servers were actually like these agents, secret agents basically, that were freeing people. So it's kind of nuts. The guy that founded Toronto was a British general that was like part of them losing the war to the United States. And he wrote to the King of England and said he didn't want to go back, and asked if he could be given a piece of Canada because back, Canada's owned by Britain, right? That's where the whole like Hail to the Queen thing is. and they gave him the piece of Toronto, and his whole thing, his name was Simcoe. He actually loved black women. It was like his big thing when he was in the United States. So the first law he put into Toronto was he outlawed slavery. It's like a whole historical thing. So that's what they were filming, and that's what they shut down.
Oh, wow.
And it's like, bro, that's what the history of this entire city, and this is
But-
Canada's largest television show in history. It's like my biggest thing I've ever done. It's like crazy, and they shit all over it.
Well, I mean, Niagara Falls, though, man. Niagara Falls has had an Italian history for many years, man. You know, I mean, I don't know if that played a part necessarily, but I know with that going on, they really run the show. So I feel like that approval probably played a part too. I could be wrong, but I just know what I know. I'm gonna just say that.
We respect y'all.
Yeah, y'all cool. You know what I mean? I remember, man, it's evident, but I didn't even learn about that till later. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
As far as like the influence of them and like Little Italy on Pine Avenue, I didn't think nothing of that. You know what I'm saying? But just learning the history of that.
I mean, they like Toronto's got one.
Yeah, everywhere, man. You know.
You know, the main hubs all have a Little Italy.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like Niagara Falls, they got that joint right on Pine Avenue.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Front and back.
Yep.
So and
then you go to Toronto, they got a Little Italy. If you go to
New York
Ohio, New York City, Cleveland, I think has one. But it's because those are the main hubs.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be surprised,
to me, that shit's
man.
fire.
You know,
Like,
I think it is too. They set their flag everywhere like that. Really, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not judging it, but I feel like that play a part too.
Oh
as
yeah,
far as like
most definitely
approval
does. Yeah,
of certain things getting by and going on.
because
you know what I mean?
it's not pushing their people, it's pushing other people.
Right,
that
right.
It seems like they despise because of the actions speak louder than everything else.
Yeah, if they ain't
And
getting
it's not all of them. It's like there's people. Like it's crazy to think that like we live in 2025 and we're still going through racism.
Oh man, I don't know when that's gonna end.
Never.
It's gonna be racist when it's just robots. You know what I'm saying? You're a brown robot. You're a silver
and
robot.
It's crazy to think that in the Niagara region, because when you think about like Niagara Falls, it's crazy there. Like how it's split, like literally split right down the middle.
Yeah, downtown and Lacelle. I mean, yeah, it's always been that way as long as I've known it. You go over that bridge, you in a whole nother area in Niagara Falls. And that's still the city of Niagara Falls. I don't think that's considered the town yet. I don't think the town of Niagara Falls starts about the airport, but I could be wrong. But I think Wheatfield starts there too. But I know that's still considered like the city. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, once you go over that bridge, you're in a whole nother part. And I think like that's just on a demographic, like not even demographic, but financial status too. Like it's a way nicer, richer area over that bridge, but coming back downtown you see way more worse shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right by and like Dirty Birds is like the middle class, like that area.
That's right in the middle. And then then when you get up, there's nice houses out there. Like they got some good houses in like the DeVoe area, downtown.
I mean, bro, those houses are gorgeous that are downtown.
Yeah.
You think about it, but people don't like those where it used to be like majors and general houses and stuff like that.
Oh dang! See,
like all those, like even like Richmond in downtown Buffalo, all those houses used to be like for majors and like colonels and stuff like that. And then like there's different housing for like the lower class soldiers would have like different kind of houses, but their houses would be big and predominant. Like the bigger the house, the more rank you had.
Oh, see, there's some big houses back there, man. That's what I said. Once I get my bag right, I would like to live in one of them joints. Like, when I do.
Yeah, buy back one of those houses.
Yeah, man. It was tucked, you know what I'm saying? Still in the city.
Even though the ones that are right by the casino are crazy fire, like by the hotel.
Yeah, there's some good houses over there.
I'm like,
my lawyer office over there. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bro, those things is crazy. The potential of Niagara Falls. What makes me upset is looking across, like, it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. It's the history behind it for mad different things. And then you go across the border and it's like amazing. You got mad shit to do. Then the houses are clean. It's like real nice. And then you're on the Buffalo side, and all you get is a casino, and then the falls, and like a couple of restaurants. And then you pass the casino, and they don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, once you pass 3rd Street, it's dead, man.
And that's sad.
It's been that way for some years, a long time.
Like y'all got some fire food there too. Like this is soul spot that I went to.
Where was that, on Pine?
Man, where was it? It's like this teal and black like place.
Is it in the plaza behind McDonald's?
Nah, it's not in the plaza.
Okay.
I forgot what it's called, bro. It's teal and black though. I went to the spot.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Simply Soul.
Yup.
Yeah. Shout out to Sir. I still ain't ate there yet. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bro, I got the Rasta pasta with the oxtail.
Oh, they make Rasta pasta?
Yup.
See, okay, I'm gonna have to come check y'all out. Shorty been on for me to come and eat there. I just ain't never been there, man. I be in my own world. I gotta get there, though.
I was like, because I'm a food person. I've been wanting to do like food vlogs too, and just go places and eat.
Yeah, I did one food review for somebody before. I ain't never really do it like that, but
was it good though?
Yeah, it was good, man. One of my boys opened a local business out here, so I did him a favor. You know what I mean? Just on the strength of that's my boy.
Yeah,
did a good food review. People been coming in there. He appreciated it too. You know what I'm saying?
Shout him out.
Oh, that's my boy Colton at the quesadilla company right on Transit.
I heard about them.
Yeah, it's good food, man. If y'all want to check them on the way out or something, man, go to the quesadilla company. They were the old Ted's hot dogs used to be right on Transit, well, off of Transit, next to Walmart. But yeah, man, the quesadilla company.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I like how the mom and pop businesses is popping up now.
Yeah,
more
man.
than just like Moe's or more Ted's or more McDonald's. Nah, we need more mom and pop places for people to express their creativities.
Yeah, COVID sparked that back off, man. COVID got more independent spots back in motion, man. You know what I'm saying?
I love COVID for that.
Yeah, that's one of the benefits of COVID. You saw a lot more independent companies build up, you know what I mean, within these 5 years or so. So I feel like with that playing a part, you see more people stepping out on faith and, you know, finding a craft of retail and production with hustle to it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like even with the podcasts, you know what I mean? I feel like everybody being home, the podcast gave people something to do, look forward to, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to and watch.
That's what I did. That's where I was like, damn, I like this shit. Like it's like radio, because I've always wanted to be a radio host.
Yeah.
And like just be on the radio, be like, the next song is blah, blah, blah. Because I would always, like I was talking to you before, like the music, I've always been like, what's the newest song out? Like I'll be like, bro, every day I go on Spotify and scroll and be like, yo, who dropped today? Anyone drop a new song? Is there a new song? Anyone?
Well, you got to get to the WBLK DJ, because
let's get on that right
there. The machine they got up there, bro.
It's like they got the jukebox.
They got something up there on shuffle, just random select. That shit is just playing all the same songs over and over. Nothing new. Like I said, man, all these damn Top Dog Law commercials and no new music is ridiculous, bro. That's crazy, bro. I heard 10 different commercials. No new songs, man.
It's true.
Top Dog. Shout out to Top Dog Law, though. They promotion game crazy. I don't know how they got on the radio or what they did to do it, but Top Dog Law is everywhere. I was hearing them in New York City. I used to like the Top Dog Law commercial back in New York City, but now that it's up here and it's so consistent, I can't stand it.
Yo, he's like, yo, they need it in Buffalo. Let's go.
You got your money now? Top Dog Law.
Yup, I hear it every time. You click the radio and it's like, all right, time to click that back to the Sirius XM.
Right.
Oh, it's sad because Buffalo through and through. Like anything that I want Buffalo. Like I go and buy clothes. I'm not going like, yeah, these is ice cream, but I went to a Buffalo store to buy these. I went to a Buffalo store to buy everything I buy. I want like a trend up or something like that. or I'm gonna go buy Piff clothes. So I don't want to go buy Nike because Nike got a million other people wearing them.
Right.
I want to wear Buffalo, so people are like, "Yo, who made that?" Like the hat, like
Look at head to toe Buffalo clothes.
like I just want.
I like that hat too. I ain't gonna lie, but it's
These are fire. Shout out to fucking Buffalo Bully Co.
I'll put it in the
it's
camera.
tough.
I'll put a picture of it up there.
Yeah.
I just seen somebody, like my boy in the Falls, he got a store. I just seen that hat in there though. It wasn't that same color. It was like a chrome one.
Yeah, he makes different colors, and they are in different stores.
Yeah, that joint fire.
They're fucking
but
hot right now.
like I want to be a walking billboard for brands here in Buffalo for people because I support everybody here in Buffalo. But like I forgot where I was going with it. I'm high. That joint got me earlier. Yep. Fuck. But yeah, WBLK need to step it up. Y'all slacking.
Bad.
I said it on Michelle Visa's podcast. I said it on Bandana Black when I did him.
That's the last person, the last radio host we had that was really trying to put Buffalo on this area.
And he put like, that's another thing is like, I noticed I was doing it too. So that's why I came and sat with you. Is like, we don't venture out, like Buffalonians don't really venture out to a place that's 30 minutes away that has a whole different culture to it. Like, we got to put, and he was putting on for the whole Western New York. It wasn't just Buffalo artists.
Yeah, definitely the whole Western New York. He was doing the mixtapes too. He was one of the people that was doing the mixtapes with people.
Yep. I mean, that's a shout out to Bandana Black because I did get a lot of inspiration from him. Because it's like people like him is like pushing locals. It's like I was like, yo, damn, that's a great thing to do.
Yeah.
We need more people like that. So I could be one of those people too and push people because it's like if we're not pushing each other and we're just pushing all like Ice Spice got millions of people pushing them. We don't need y'all to be just Ice Spice. Go look for somebody that's in our town that you will like.
It can't just be all her, man. She all right too. She ain't all that though.
I feel like it sucks that that more artists aren't pushed by locals. Like we were talking the crab in the bucket shit. It sucks.
Yeah, man.
It sucks for for all of it. Like we gotta search outside of our city to get love, and we can't get in our own cities.
I've adapted to that for so long. I had to adapt to that as fact of like going away to get the love, like not expecting it here. But it's like when I do go away and get the love, I come back and now the love is a little bigger. So it's like now it's the more you leave, the more they miss you. So that's just the strategy I feel like you got to go with it coming from an area like this. You got to just not kill them with the success, but like show and prove, you know what I mean, and still move on. Because I feel like people get sucked in this hole sometimes of trying to get that approval from here, opposed to the whole world that we trying to really get ourselves out there to. You know what I'm saying? Like I know we just doing it just cause, but we want a lot of people to see us and not just the homies, you know what I mean? Not just my cousins, my grandma and people like that. Like you want people in Tennessee, people in Florida, people in California, because they tapping in, man.
I think it's like for me, it's definitely like probably an ego thing. Like to be like damn, like my family don't even watch me. Like you get what I mean? They don't even listen to me. Like, but then you got someone who don't even know you from turning a page in a book, like at all. And they're like, oh yeah, I fuck with you. Like I watch every episode. And you're like, who the fuck is you?
See, you know, we always got the gym before where they say like the hometown hate and all of that, like the Boosie clip. And a couple other people say it too, man. And I feel like even they go through it, they deal with that too, man.
Yeah.
Like even just the role models we name, like coming from this area. I mean, was Rick James a role model for you? Like, is that who you wanted to be?
Yeah, yo, Rick James, like, bro, to be a funk star like he was.
Well, Rick James is a big name, so maybe not Rick James. Let's say a Brian McKnight. being from this area.
I'm sorry.
Being Brian McKnight from this area. You know what I'm saying? Was people really saying I wanted to be like Christian Laettner? You feel me?
Yeah, right.
You were saying people like Michael Jordan or 50 Cent or Drake, and these people is not from here, but you know of them. You feel me? And I feel like we trying to get to that point too.
Yeah.
Like we want to be a topic of discussion all the way in Chicago or in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we got people around here that's like names. There was some successful people, you know what I'm saying? But then we also had some successful people that people really wasn't inspired by, if I'm being honest.
No, there's
you know
a lot.
saying?
Like I was looking at it because I've been Googling like who the fuck is from Buffalo that I could interview. Like there's YouTube stars that are like, you're like,
see, wouldn't even know
from
this
Buffalo?
from here.
What the fuck? They're from Lockport? Like what?
Like my boy Tony Boy, his uncle is Wedge from Class Act. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that. I'm like, he's from Buffalo? You know what I'm saying?
I got one for you. We just interviewed, you ever heard of Nelly Mignon? She's like a local female singer.
Nah,
She's an amazing singer. You should definitely look her up. We interviewed her on another show, and nobody on the show caught it when she said it. I had to go back when I was editing. Her dad, they're from Lackawanna, is the lead singer of Kool and the Gang. That's a huge
word?
band.
Yeah, Kool and the Gang is
fucking massive. And they're from Buffalo, from Lackawanna, grew up here. They grew up on the east side. I never fucking knew that.
Yeah, see, so you don't even be knowing the inspiration around us sometimes, man.
Yeah, you gotta, like, that's why I do my research. I'm like, yo, who's from Buffalo? Like, I need to know.
Yeah.
It's like, is there a chance that I could get y'all to, like, ever be on my shit?
Like, coming from Niagara Falls, bro, I don't know one person, though. Like, seriously, I don't know no big figure, no... Johnny Flynn, my fault. Johnny Flynn
say Paul Harris
and Paul Harris. Bro, I don't look at Paul. I don't look at them as big figures. You know, sadly, because I grew up with them. Like I know Paul and Johnny, like from Niagara Falls. Like you know what I mean. I played on the same bitty basketball team. with Johnny.
I was about to say they're basketball, right?
I was in like B division. Johnny was in C. You know what I'm saying? Or I was in like A and he was in C. But I remember playing ball with Johnny and Duggar and all them boys back in the day. Like I know them personally. Like, you know what I mean? They'll see me. I can see them out so many every day. They'll know me. You feel me? So like those two was like big inspirations. But we also had people before them that did good in basketball. Like, like Jeff Palmer went overseas and balled out. Like, what's the dude? Fat Jack. I don't remember his name. I know he had a good college career too. But it's just like, we didn't have many people like Buffalo did, like Niagara Falls at least. We didn't have as many successful people. And you gotta remember, them people that y'all naming too, they was successful in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Like,
that's another thing. It's like, yo, before West, who the fuck was famous? Like the Goo Goo Dolls, like they're amazing. I love them.
Yeah, people forget they're from here though.
They're amazing. Like amazing as fuck. Yo, there's a band, I forgot the band's name. They're going crazy right now. What's Jaleel Cypher's band's name?
Oh.
Yeah. After an Easy Death?
Something like that.
Yo, these boys is going crazy right now. Like we got, Jay Exodus just posted something of like the top listened artist in Buffalo, and he's number like 8.
Oh, word?
Yeah, or number 3.
Shout out to Jay, man.
Yeah, he's like number 3 and number 8. And then like the other people he posted, some dude named Mags, Mags, and it's got dots in the middle. He's not a rapper. It's like some like, what's that, like folk kind of music. But I think he don't look white. And I was like,
Rashad Evans is from Niagara Falls? Come on now. Rashad Evans, shout out to him.
Rashad Evans too. Yeah.
He's an MMA star.
Yeah, but you know what? He retired too soon, in my opinion. Okay. Like his career wasn't long like John Jones.
But I'm saying, growing up to me, he's a figure. When you say Rashad Evans to me, I put it in.
I gotta put respect on Rashad Evans' name, man. No, I forget about some people sometimes, but besides him, I don't know nobody else, man. But shout out Rashad Evans too, man. I think he went to like Wheatfield though, man. I want to say he went to like Niagara Wheatfield, so that's like a it's a thin line right there. You know what I'm saying? Like Buck Starks too. My boy James Starks. He went to the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Same dude from Green Bay?
Yeah. Won a Super Bowl. You know, that's my cousin's brother. You know what I mean?
You know, fucking Jody Fortson graduated after me.
Yeah, was that
from the Chiefs? He plays for the Chiefs, the wide receiver.
Yeah, and I think didn't
he went to
like the Eagles or somebody?
He should have came to Buffalo because he's from here, bro.
He's got multiple Super Bowls now.
Yeah, he went to South Park High School. Like,
oh wow.
Graduated right after, like a couple years after me.
See, this is a big sport area.
About sports. I want to ask about the music. What got you inspired to do music, to rap, to make music, period?
I would just say the respect that it got, the respect people was getting for making music. Like I always talk about my Uncle Chill Will, man. Like him having people coming over, doing music, hearing music over there all the time. It was like when the music came on, people respected that. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Being young, seeing that's what got you respect, I wanted to like jump into that. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember writing raps and stuff. I was like 10 years old trying to write raps and freestyling in the car with my stepdad, clowning and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And they always knew I wanted to rap. So it was like, people asked me what's going on. So that made me want to do it more. So like just writing raps and then getting into instrumentals and stuff. Like I'm 34 now. So like I've been trying to do music like 24 years of my life now when I think about it. I just had this love and passion for music since I was like 9, 10 years old. You know what I mean? Really wanting to create and do something. Like I always write. I used to write scary stories and shit. So I used to win like the scary story contest in elementary school. Yeah. So I was always good at writing stories. So that's why like my music is a visionary space. Like it's like you could visualize what I'm saying when I write my music. Yeah. And I feel like that plays a part in my creative side. Like always just writing stories and shit. But yeah, man, I've been wanting to do music that long though, bro. 24 years of this shit, having a passion for it.
Fine. My other question was your love for sports. Like you got this passion for sports when you talk about it. I can see it. Like when you was just like, you remembering like sports, like you know about a female basketball team winning. And I'm like, what the fuck are they even talking about? Like what pushed your passion for sports?
Well, I grew up in the house of sports, man. Shout out to Dougie and Chill Will, man. My stepdad, Dougie, you know what I mean? He was my mom's ex-husband before she got a new husband. But yeah, man, I grew up in a house of sports. So we played football, basketball. We went outside, had to play like 2-hand touch, toss up, you know what I mean? Tackle football. Then I remember they had the Little Loop teams. And, you know, now it's official. Like, you know, we used to playing backyard football. Now I'm about to play for an organized sport. I remember the first time I went out there with them was my last time going out there with them. I only went to practice one day. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to take it serious. So I was just playing basketball. I had the Fisher Price rims. I used to always play basketball. And then I ended up joining a Y League. My mom got me in the YMCA. And just got me in the games, you know what I'm saying? So like put me out there young, I eventually developed the knowledge for the game, you know what I mean? How to go about it, how to play. And then the next year I went back to football and I didn't really understand my strength. Like I didn't realize like how strong I was or like just mentally, you know what I mean? I just knew what to do. So like once I like hit somebody at football practice one day, that shit gave me a crazy urge for sports. Like I can do it. You know what I'm saying? And I was probably like 8 at the time, 9 years old. I remember playing for Cataract. And it was that, you know what I'm saying? And then my stepbrother played football, my other stepbrother played football, my stepdad the coach, you know what I mean? So we constantly around sports. We used to go to like NU to go play basketball outside, go to center court. They bought us a rim one time. We had like a little center thing in our hood in Unity Park. It was called the Green. We used to have a rim out there, put the water in the back, you know, the big stones on it, out there playing basketball, playing one-on-one. So like just growing up around sports and like watching sports and, you know, pay-per-view, watching wrestling and boxing and, just the sports, ESPN in the mornings. I remember all of that shit. So it was just like sports was like.
You ever click on ESPN in the morning and it's fishing?
Yeah, that's you up early.
Yo, I love that shit. Not gonna lie, yo, the fishing and the hunting, my favorite.
I like the hunting.
Yo, I used to be like this, like with my dad, and early in the morning, like.
I like the hunting joints. Like on a Saturday.
He gonna shoot him, Dad?
See, like my uncle June used to watch that shit, like the fishing and all that.
Yeah, you be like, yo,
NASCAR too, man.
My dad got me. He was like, yo, nah, they edited, and this is when I figured out, oh, they do that in like shows and movies. He's like, everything's edited for like TV and shows. And it was like how they catch the fish back to back.
Yeah,
He's like, that's edited. He's like, you ever gone fishing? We catch fish like that.
I was about to say, when you go fishing for real, you know it take a minute.
And I was like, you're right. And he was like, come on, man, this is like
it's entertainment. It's entertainment.
But he got me to believe wrestling was real.
See, man,
this is real. He's like, this is not fake. You see
wrestling hurt my feelings, man. Wrestling hurt my feelings when I found out it was fake, bro. I remember that Stone Cold and Bret Hart match where Stone Cold's in there bleeding all over the mat. He got him in the sharpshooter. My son is in there bleeding all over the mat. So I thought it was definitely real. Even when Owen Hart died, come on, that wasn't fake.
Yo, that's when he fell from the thing.
Yeah,
what about when Eddie Guerrero passed out and we thought he died?
Yeah.
That was crazy. My man just fell to the ground like.
It was
because he cut his forehead too deep.
Mankind going through the cage.
Yup, that was crazy.
That was completely real, and he did it twice in the same match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. They was like doing some stuff back in the day where it was like, how could this be fake? You know what I mean? They falling off the mat, they back all up, jumping off the turnbuckle. I'm talking about, yo, Vader was a big dude, man. Somebody really swept. I don't think you faking that. Rikishi really put his butt in your face, bro. That wasn't fake. That wasn't a fake butt.
Yo, that was nasty. Nowadays, you be like, yo, that's a whole pause right there. You can't be doing that.
Yeah, man.
And yo, how sexual they were, too.
Oh, man. Back then.
The Attitude Era, bro.
Back then, it was just like, they were super sexual and like that. Now it's like the women are like, like just regular. It's not like, they're not like trying to be all like, come here, daddy. And like, you're like, yo. Yeah, as a kid, I'd be like sitting in my chair like
a Trish Stratus come on. You couldn't wait to watch wrestling.
Yeah. And then my dad's like, yo, can you go get something? I'd be like, not right now.
Sable might be on TV.
Yeah.
Elizabeth wasn't she wasn't really an icon, like an idol.
Elizabeth.
Macho Man had her on Smash. She was like a pimp.
And then to think that fucking dudes would go crazy over China.
Oh man.
Bro. From Rochester, throw that out there. She's a New Yorker or Central New Yorker.
Word? I never knew that.
Joni Mitchell or Joni.
Yeah, there's a couple.
I never knew she's from Rochester.
There's a big wrestler that's from around here too. I forgot the name.
Yeah. I met Mark Henry, man. He was a jerk when I met him.
For real?
Yeah. He was a jerk.
Wasn't he like a Olympian?
I don't know if he's the only Olympian I know was.
Man.
Was he?
Yeah. Remember they used to call him the world's strongest man all the time.
Oh, okay.
Because he won the bench press or something, or maybe the deadlift.
Oh, wow.
But I think he only won it once. But yeah, the other dude was Kurt Angle.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Was Kurt Angle?
Yo, he was fire.
I loved Kurt Angle growing up, man. He was like the American dream of wrestling, man.
Yeah.
His story was like going through the ropes for real with the headset and the suit. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely like Kurt Angle growing up, man.
I was like, damn, he went from regular wrestling to this? Like,
I was just gonna say this real quick. We were in the Attitude Era, but I also think it was kind of fucking like how the crowd was. So I don't know if you've seen that shit recently where they were showing with Vince McMahon about how, The Rock is Rashiki, or how you say his name's nephew, right? Him and his dad were famous Polynesian wrestlers back in the day. And that's his connection to how he got in young.
Yeah.
They tried to make him the star, and the crowd fucking hated him. And they designed Stone Cold's character to be the heel, and everybody fucking loved Stone Cold.
Stone Cold is my favorite wrestler.
Vince couldn't figure out. They were like, bro.
I watched that. I watched that on It's on Netflix.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
I
because
just
then The
seen
Rock
shit.
left, and then when he came back,
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh, you got to play it this way," and Rock was like, "No, I want to do it this way," and he turned heel, and that's where I feel like shout out to Wes, because Wes is doing that right now in rap.
Yeah.
Yo, how are you taking a whole fucking wrestling format and using it in rap right now?
How about
Yeah.
Buffalo people being in the wrestling game?
Yeah, fourth row, baby.
Fortnite?
Yeah, fourth rope.
Yo, I didn't see that.
Is he
yet.
in there yet?
Is he in there? Because I think that's a hoax. I think they got us, bro.
You
Because
don't think that's real?
I don't know if I told my son that because my son played for it. I'm like, yo,
Bro.
let me know West Side Gun on here.
I've been trying to buy it all since the 8th. Like, because they have Eminem on there.
They got Snoop on there. My son got Godzilla right now.
Yeah, my sons were like, Eminem dropped, Dad. Can you get him? And I'm like, yeah, sure, you can get Eminem.
Yeah,
I didn't know
my
y'all
kids
liked
got
him.
Snoop.
Yeah, it
But-
says West Side Gun was officially added to the Fortnite roster and availability on April 8th, so yesterday.
Oh, word?
Are you on the Fortnite website though?
It's on Google.
I seen West say something about him on Twitter though. I don't know. I did see him tag Fortnite, but I gotta go check that out when I get
Yeah, I'm
home
gonna
tonight,
go
man.
home and
I
buy
think
that.
that's fire.
Yeah,
Like-
but like the fact that like he did that and he turned like that's why if you look at it, he is a heel of the rap. He makes himself the heel, which is the bad guy, and then
Yeah.
now like, and he gained his popularity is crazy, and he gets a lot of attention. And even if it's not on like the wanted attention, he still gets it. You go on Reddit, they make him out to be the biggest villain in the world. They hate him
I
so
never
much.
knew that. I never knew that.
Yeah.
But he been trying to get into his own
I
league
think you
for
were
a
even-
while.
I think one time I read about you on the Reddit, on Griselda Reddit.
On Griselda Reddit?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I seen
Yeah,
somebody
'cause
sent me something before
It
on
might have
Reddit.
been like, oh, have you heard of Jamal Gasol? Like he's from that area too, and he raps with them. And I was like, oh shit, that's fire.
Okay, see, I'm getting around, man. I be a little humble sometimes, man. I be feeling like I don't be like in the mix how I feel I should be, but then people be come back and telling me or showing me something like somebody just sent me a picture of somebody in Buffalo with my hoodie on. I'm like, I don't remember selling them that hoodie. Like, I don't even got that colorway no more. So it's just fire to see like I still being relevant still, you know what I mean? But that's fire, man. I definitely respect that. But I didn't know that they view Wes as like the bad guy. Cause I love what he's doing. I went to the one in Chicago. I went to the first one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought it was fire. Like just watching pay-per-views back in the day to really be in here watching.
Bro,
A
that's what
wrestling
it's
match.
reminding me of. It's like old ECW type.
Yeah, on the come
shit.
up.
Like, yeah, but it's like dope because he's taking a culture of hip hop and wrestling and bringing it together.
Yeah.
But I like it sucks for people. Like I'm not about to go to all these different places. Like I want you to come here. I need a
Yeah.
Buffalo one.
Yeah, when you do a Buffalo, when I'm going to that joint.
But he said Buffalo's not ready for it, and it's like fuck. West. Like there's some of us that are.
We
Like,
gonna
can
have
we
it.
have this shit, please? But I think it's not. He's not talking about us. I think
Just
he's
the
talking
people in the city
like,
itself.
yeah, the city. Because
Yeah.
look at what they did with Drumwork Fest.
Yeah, I
like-
see they stopped that.
Bullshit. We getting somebody with notoriety and motion who's able to bring big names. When's the last time that you've seen Jadakiss or the Locks in Buffalo? Was at a Drumwork Fest, and before that,
That was probably a part. They probably was
Gucci
in
Man.
Rochester. Yeah, Gucci, yeah, Jeezy.
Jeezy, come
You
on,
know what I'm
like
saying? They got
the
Rick
people that
Ross.
he's had, like, have not come like to Buffalo to perform in a long time. Like, and the people that they can get here have not performed in a long time and will perform if they had it. But it's
Yeah.
like, yo, what the fuck? Like, it was probably the best festival that we had for hip hop, and we have none.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I missed that Drumwork Festival. I was actually out of town doing a show that weekend, but I was told that it was like a stampede. People, like somebody got trampled over out there or
It
something.
was,
right?
but it was caused by, I think, in my opinion, it was caused by the park that we were in. It was like they set that shit up to happen.
Oh,
Because
wow.
like they were like someone was like gun and there was no gun.
Oh, wow.
And then it was like a burst of people that happened. And then Conway on stage was like, yo, I'm not doing anything else until y'all clean this shit the fuck up. And everybody started cleaning up so he can finish his set. Everybody cleaned up. He was mad. He was up there saying, we not doing this. This is fucked up. What are y'all doing? We had a great night. Like, this is the final part. Just let me finish my set.
Man, see, man, yeah, sometimes niggas do be fucking it up in the hood, man. People don't know how to act, man. They be bringing their bullshit to the other environments and establishments out here, man. But
it sucks.
It do suck, because there's some of us that really want to enjoy ourselves
and
be a part of it and really be entertained, and you know what I mean?
There was supposed to be a venue in Niagara Falls that was supposed to open up for music. They hit me up because they was going to be doing like live music shows, and the city was like, nah.
In Niagara Falls?
Yeah.
Was that
Shorty's?
Oh, Shorty's, yeah, that's my cousin's spot. He said they wasn't gonna let you.
No, they wasn't gonna the city wasn't letting them do the live music.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Because they were supposed to open a live music venue.
See, I know they do the brunches there right now.
Yeah, they were supposed to, like, they had a whole like live music venue thing was supposed to pop up, and then like
it was one spot on the boulevard. That's what I thought you was talking about. I remember
Star something.
Yep. Prodigy came there. I remember Conway was the Evening Star. Conway and Prodigy was there.
They closed that joint.
I remember that. But yeah, the Evening Star, they back open.
Yeah?
They back open. Somebody had just hit me up about trying to get me to perform there, and they said the spot's open again. So I'm gonna look into that myself.
That's dope, because that was a good like little venue for that area.
Yeah, definitely, man. I did a couple shows in there, man. Shout out to Explicit, you know what I mean? My cousin in the Falls. I don't know if you had just seen, I don't know if y'all was familiar with Rob DeLisandro. He was Garden Recordings out here. He just passed away. He was coming up to a lot of shows up there back in the day, man. But yeah, the Evening Star is definitely a good venue. Like, I'm in the process of putting together a tour right now, and I want to use Evening Star, so I'm just getting everything together before I reach out to them. But
that's fire. Where else you gonna go? You got
right now we're looking at Brooklyn, New Jersey, Newark, Texas, Chicago, Philly, and Los Angeles.
Everything plays a part, and it's like, fuck. Like, that's my biggest thing, I think. How do you get to people to know about things faster, get the information to them faster, and to more people?
I think just the internet helps us out now.
Yeah, it does. But
being able to promote.
But like, it skips people too.
Yeah, it skips people. But you know, people gonna like what's fire and what's not. Yeah. If it ain't fire, they ain't rocking with it. We see plenty of people promoting bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You see plenty of people promoting like a trash song. You may get advertised. Even on the radio, we hear some trash music.
Yeah.
But it's out there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you just put a few dollars and backing behind it. You can do a lot of things. But when it's fire and undeniable, it's going to take off. You know what I mean? It's going to be respected and acknowledged more.
Yeah.
So
it's like that Indian rapper. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh, the dude that went viral?
2 bands? I chasing a little 2 bands?
Nah, the dude who be, I'm a big stepper.
Yeah, that's the name of the song, is Big Stepper.
Yo, you haven't heard? Bro.
He's definitely heard it.
You heard it.
I probably heard it.
Yo, his videos is immaculate.
Oh, I ain't never represent.
Yeah. Yo.
Yeah.
No. You talking about
$1 Million Baby?
Nah, Wes is in that video.
In the $1 Million Baby video?
Yeah, yo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yo, crazy. Shout out Wes for that. Yo, I was just like chilling, watching the video. Is that West Side Gun? That's fucking Wes in the fucking, like, the dude is just partying and Wes is just in the back and he's just chilling, smoking or something, and it just pans past West Side Gun. The dude been chilling with West Side Gun for the longest.
Oh, wow, I never knew that.
Yo, it was in France. Yo, that's where he meets everybody.
See, that's what it is. You got to get out, man. You got to really step out. People be in their phone thinking they get out. You got to be out in the world.
Yeah,
you got to be out there in person.
People think that, like, it's like you could just communicate through the phone and everything. But once you go out, like, I've noticed it when I'm out and people are like, and then he's like, oh, this is SpacedOut Podcast. People are like, oh, shit, you're SpacedOut Podcast? And I'm like,
It should happen with you in Toronto.
Yeah, that's what happened when I met y'all.
And I'm like, oh shit, maybe if I am outside more people would know who I am. But I'm not, like I told you earlier, I'm not an outside person.
Like, I told my boy I was doing an interview with y'all. Like, oh, word, I heard of them boys already. You know what I mean? So, like, y'all definitely got a reputation.
You got kids?
Yeah, I got 3.
How is it to maintain a rap career, a clothing store, and your children?
Man, it definitely juggles, man. But it's all about time balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, between working, too. Like, I work at the school, too, man. I got me a school job now, working with the kids. So I'll be there from, like, 11:30 to 2. Then my kids get out of school at 3:30-ish, between 2:40 and 3:30. And then coming back up here to about 6, and then being back home. But at certain nights, I got other things going on, man. So it's just about scheduling, just about putting everything in order. And it took me time, man. You know, like I just really got into like the clothing store last year. But before that, my kids was young, so they couldn't like, my oldest is 13. So now she old enough to stay home with the other 2, keep eyeing them and help. You know what I mean? Before it was like, maybe 3 years ago, I had to be home 24/7, or like they had to be with somebody. If they not with their mom or at their grandmother's house or with their grandparents, like I'm there, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't have a studio at my house all the time. So chasing my dreams and trying to put my merch together. It came eventually, like I used to do my shirts myself on a heat press. Like I used to do them joints right in the crib. My daughter 6 months old on the couch. You know what I mean? I'm in here pressing shirts, getting my merch out there. So, you know what I mean? Trying to multitask between being a father and an entrepreneur. It has its days, you know what I'm saying? Some days I don't make nothing. You know what I mean? But I'm still gonna be a great dad, no matter how much money came in that day or how many new followers or new stream of search sold, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like being a parent matters more than my career, if I'm gonna be honest, because it's my career that's influenced from my parenting.
That shit is deep right there.
You know, because your passion, you know what I mean? Like, how many kids you got?
5.
You got 5 kids, man. You doing what you got to do to make sure your kids is good. You know what I'm saying? And that may be some things you don't want to do or you ain't proud of or you ain't happy to be doing. But at the end of the day, it's the children that drives you to be better and want to do more. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
a
like,
fact.
With the music, that shit makes me want to do more. Like I had my daughter. I remember before I had my daughter, I got my first rap check. Like I got like paid. And it was just like, oh shit, I really could do this. I could take care of my family off of this. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just made me hungrier. I want to do more because I seen what it was doing at home for me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like the kids definitely motivate us. I feel like real fathers, you feel me? That really want to see us do good and make sure our kids is good. Because, you know, I feel like people don't plan or take that fathering serious, man. You know, it'd be like people are just having kids out here just to have being a deadbeat by choice and shit. And I mean, it's a lot of bullshit that comes with it too. But I definitely respect that, like, as a father yourself, man, you doing what you gotta do to make sure that your kids is good.
Yeah, that shit. You ever catch your kids watching you?
Yeah, man.
That's the best feeling in the world.
I was on shrooms when it finally dawned on me. I remember being on shrooms one time. I was staying at my other spot at the time. Me and my girl was together and shit. And I remember I was on shrooms and went over there. And my kids had came up to me and they was like, Daddy, watch this. It was a video of them doing movies and skits, because that's what I'm into, like doing the skits and stuff like that. And it dawned like, yeah, my kids really paying attention to me. But they in there selling clothes and stuff in the store. Like wow, they doing what I want to do. Like I was selling my clothes out the crib at the time. So I was just like, wow, my kids really watch me. Like I'm really like an influence to my kids. Like my son is an artist, like a drawing artist though, not a music artist. And his drawing skills is like phenomenal. So like just to see like the creativity that I have, I'm seeing my kids have it too. You know what I mean? Wanting to do something, like a passion behind their work like me. So like it was then I realized like, yo, my kids is watching. It took me some time, but I definitely appreciate that because now it makes me want to do more and do better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I be catching my 3-year-old, like all of them be doing it. But my 3-year-old be like in my room click on the TV, hit YouTube, scroll, look at like one of his shows, see my face on like the thumbnail, and be like, click on it and just be sitting there watching it. I'll be catching my sons too. I'll be like, what are y'all watching? We're watching your podcast, Dad. I'll be like, yo, can you put headphones on? I don't want to hear my own voice. And they'd be like, you don't like your own voice? Nah.
Yeah, we be hard on ourselves, man. I feel like I'll be like that sometimes when people watching me. It's a little weird. Like I'm watching us.
I'll be like, yo, my daughter too. I'll be like, yo, can you wear headphones? I don't want to hear my voice. She's like, but I like this one. I'm like, I know, but I just don't like hearing myself. Like, you did really good. And I'm like, damn,
watching your
pump
kids
me up too.
Like watching your kids, watching yourself with your kids is definitely like, I don't know, it's a little awkward for me too. Like,
I'm gonna watch a whole hour of me. Like, I feel it's like I'm being like, what's that word? Like, self-indulged in myself or something. Like, I'm just about myself type thing. And I'm like,
yeah, and I don't want to be that way.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to watch myself. I'm like, y'all can watch it though. It's cool. And I'm like, I'll be like sitting there like, damn, I just got 4 views because of my kids. Which is like, to me, it's like, damn, at least they like.
At least it's real views.
But then when I'm like upset or something about like, damn, why ain't my best friend watch the episode that I just dropped? And I'll be like, damn, my kid did.
Yeah, your kids watch. You know, your kids are gonna be your biggest supporters too, man. You know,
it's the dopest because the unconditional love you get from your children is like,
definitely.
It's like, yo, ain't nobody gonna love me like y'all. I'm like, I love that for me.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Definitely.
It's dope. Kids just dope. I'll have it no other way.
Yeah, man. I don't regret it at all, man. I'm happy with the kids I got, man. I'm thankful. You know what I mean? I'm always hearing good compliments, like parent-teacher conference and stuff like that. I'm always hearing good things about my kids. Like, my daughter's in kindergarten. She's like the best reader in her class, they said.
No. We ain't got that with my youngest. We ain't got that at all.
Oh, okay. We got to work on it, man.
No, we got the thug of all thugs.
Oh, man.
Yeah. He is.
I had to change the narrative in my family.
He is one of those ones.
Yeah, I had to change it.
I mean, like, all my other kids, they're like quiet, like chill. They do their schoolwork. They're soft. My sons are softies. Like, they not like, they just chill. Like, they're not trying to fight no one.
So this the baby that's the gangster.
My 3-year-old literally will be like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, yo, chill out.
See, the young ones, man. My youngest, she is a firecracker. She ain't cussing or nothing, no, but she's so energetic, man. She's her own person, man. We call her an old soul. Like, she's been here before.
I wish she had an old soul. This man fucking would literally be like, this weekend was all, I don't want to say fuck no more, Dad. So don't say it, bro.
Then don't say it.
I'm like, yo, chill out, bro. Like, relax. And he's just like, he'll be like, I am relaxed. Are you? And I'm like, bro.
Oh, man. He done picked up some ways, man. My son had a rough patch for a minute. I had to help him get it together, too.
I'm just praying. Because I'm not like just spanking, Dad. That's not happening. Because I used to get spanked as a kid and yelled at. It don't work.
Why don't it? It did work. You hear.
I mean, maybe, but I feel like it's just not like.
You love your mom and dad to this day?
Yeah.
Then it worked.
It
worked. If it made you hate them, then that's a different story.
Yeah. But I ain't have to do it with 3 other ones or 4 other ones, but I gotta do it with this one.
Yeah, I ain't have to whip my kids in a minute, man. I ain't gonna lie. But it's
I'd be like, I'm gonna have to smack you, and he'd be like, I'm like, oh damn, I can't do it now.
See, I got that. See, you gotta end up with them eyes, man. Once you get them eyes, you know what I mean? They're gonna be looking bad. They're gonna always look at you. You gotta look right at them when they're about to do something. They'll cancel it out. Because they know that potential.
And chill for that, I think. It's just like, they like you know, that they be like, oh, he's a chill guy.
Yeah, see, you can be chill, but you gotta have a switch. You gotta have that switch, because once they know it's a different chill,
Yeah.
It ain't gonna move like that. Like, I know my kids, I'm cool too. We can have joke time, laugh, But once you know that ain't right, and you know what I mean? It's a whole different mode. You know what I mean?
think that's when I do my speeches. They be knowing when I be going on rant and be like, "So y'all just don't help me. I just ask for help."
See?
Mad chill, and they be like looking at me like, "Damn, he's disappointed."
Yeah, see, you got that switch on them. Now they a little dang. Okay, my bad.
So you got any new music dropping soon?
Yes, I do.
What we got? And when is it coming out?
Right now, I'm waiting on my boy. Actually, I'm dropping a video in the morning off my project, Mr. 31 Volume 3. It's called The Threat Tape. That's coming out in May. I got DJ Big Mike the Ruler and DJ Casa to host that joint for me. So I should have that loading up for next month. And then I'm using this as like the old strategy where people drop the mixtape before the album came out.
Mhm.
Right, I got an album coming out in June or July. It's called "You Not Like That." So I feel like that joint right there is a good project. I just got an actual video. I got the video at the house. I gotta go check it. I've been grinding, man. I'm doing a lot of shit, bro. Person like me, I'm gonna have albums done for years before they drop. Like "You Not Like That" been done 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So all the stuff that I'm dropping was done years ago. A couple joints I might do the same year because I got a situation with the producer. But for the most part, all these projects I'm dropping is like timeless music, and I'm picky with beats. And if it's a good song, I hold it because I know it holds weight. You know what I'm saying? I don't be in a rush to drop my music. You know what I mean? I really don't want to be the saturated or like flood too much because they don't appreciate you that much. They forget about you fast. You know what I'm saying? With music, if you don't make it stretch, they're going to forget about you fast. So I got to make it last, you know what I'm saying? But I got 2 albums done. I got "You Not Like That" coming, and then I got another joint with Denny LaFleur. It's called "Spiritual Warfare." I was gonna call that album "Get Me to Heaven," but I don't like playing with certain titles and words. You feel me? Like I'm big on words and like the power of words. So with a title like "Get Me to Heaven," I was playing with ice. I felt like, you know what I mean? The power of words is very real and true. So I feel like "Spiritual Warfare" was a better message to present because, you know, I feel like we all go through a battle out here within, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to be better, do better. And there's challenges out here in the world that make us either fight or flight. You feel me? You go back to your old habits or break away from them. So, you know, a lot of my music got meaning. But my project I'm about to drop, Mr. 31, them all industry beats. It's like some old Styles P, G-Unit, you know what I mean, Dipset style tape with the instrumentals, rapping, a couple little skits in there and shit like that, you know what I mean? But "You Not Like That" is more of a statement album, if that makes sense. It's like, you know, "You Not Like That." You know, just people is putting on images and facades and these masks and shit in the game so much where it's like, I feel like a name like "You Not Like That" will relate to a lot of people. Like I try to relate to the people too. Like I try to be very realistic in music. You know, it's a lot of like astronomical shit going on, you know, even lyrics and stuff like that. I try to be like more true and believable. You feel me? I don't want to be like how could that even, you know what I mean? I don't want nobody to have a doubt in their mind when it comes to me.
Yeah.
So I try to be very realistic and authentic, you know what I mean? But I know how to maneuver where it ain't like incriminating or like not even just illegally in crimes, but just like of other people's issues and habits and things too. Where it's like I built my own twist to it. Like I said, I used to write stories when I was a kid, so it's just like story sequence for me when it comes to making my music. But yeah, I got like I said, I got these projects coming up, man. I know I got some other stuff I'm working on. My boy Sazy over in Canada. Me and him did Smoke Wave last year.
Okay.
That was a good look for us. So we're working on that right now. Get Smoke Wave 2 together. And yeah, man, I'm just waiting on some more shows and stuff, man. I got people trying to book me for shows in different cities and waiting on them to get back to me with the deposits and all that, you know. It feels good to finally make money off rap, if I'm gonna be completely honest, man. Like, from depending on the streets a majority of my life to finally being legit is like good. Like, thank God. I'm happy this shit
Yeah.
happened. It really came true. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of it for me. Like, I really could take care of my family off of this shit now. Like, getting checks every month and all that. You know, I feel good. Like,
Yeah.
so I'll be looking forward to dropping music now because I know it's gonna build with my catalog, and it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better, man. Consistency.
Consistency is key.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
there anything that we didn't talk about that you want to talk about before we get out of here?
You know what? I just want to advertise more of my merch, man. You know, I'm in the process of trying to get my clothing out there, playing with different styles and designs. You know what I'm saying? I know I was just putting the Piff hoodie on stuff. I mean, the Piff logo on merch and selling out. But you know, I'm trying to do different designs, different things. You know, a little variety. So you know, my plan is just expanding with the merch and getting more into the entertainment business in general. Like I wrote a movie. I'm working on a movie right now. That's my plan, is to get this movie done. Like, it's fully written, scripted out. I already got like the description of the character. There's time to get into the roll call. You mean like cast calling. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that for like a month or so, get everybody together. I got a couple actors already in-house that I want to work with. But yeah, just trying to tap more into like the entertainment side with movies, skits, you know, ads, like commercials. Like, I do commercials for the store all the time, like promoting new products and different things up here, and just having fun in it, man. I mean, that's just about it as far as like what I wanted to add to this too. Like, I got a lot more coming outside of just music. You know what I mean? I'm trying to always wanted to not be a one-trick pony. Like, people know me as the rapper, but I do more than rap. You know what I mean? That's cool though. I don't want people to be like, oh, I don't want us to acknowledge you as what, but nah, I'm still just trying to make it happen in more than one way.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So just stay tuned though, man. I got a lot more shit coming. Trust me, it ain't over. Got a lot more music. Like, I wanted to take a break. I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, with rap, I feel like it's 2020. I officially came in the underground scene, I'll say like 2017. So like 8 years of going back to back to back. I feel like I'm good where I could take a year off, but then I don't know how music goes nowadays because they forget you so fast, man.
Yeah.
They move on to be the next best thing out there. They'd be like, oh, him again? You know what I mean? Like, what you mean by that? So I don't even want to encounter that. Like, I don't want people to like, oh, he done fell off. But then it'll be like, I just got to get through that and still just be good as I am. You know what I mean? You got to get through some people's commentary sometimes. So maybe that's just a fear of doubt I'm facing, because I know with my break, I got plans, man. I know I'm not going to be just sitting on my ass. You feel me? I got stuff I want to work on and invest towards and do that to really benefit my career even better. So it's like, when I do drop music, it'll be appreciated. It's still respected as it was, but even on a different level now, like more acknowledgement, because I'm putting my hands in different avenues, like I said, with the merch and then the entertainments with the movies and the shows. Like, I want to do a book. You know
I was
what I'm
gonna
saying?
say that I think you should do a book with a album attached to it.
See, that's what I'm thinking,
And then
man.
you can even do a movie right after that.
I'm thinking that's what I might do, is just make a book with the album. But I wanna do the movie first, man.
I've
We'll
only
see
seen
what
one
makes
artist
sense.
with a book and a movie, or a book and a
On the
album.
album.
Logic did that shit.
That's fire. See, that might be the
He
plan,
got
man.
and it's not like a autobiography. He has an autobiography, but he dropped a book called Supermarket, and he's got an album called Supermarket. And the album goes exactly with the joint. I read the book while listening to the album before.
Oh wow,
That
that's
shit was
fire.
crazy. Like I was trying, but I couldn't. Like, I got ADHD. That shit did not work for me. But I tried.
Okay, then more power to you, man.
But
I love books though.
Yeah, you should check that out. It's called
Yeah.
Supermarket. It's different than what you would think. It's like a Inception
Ooh.
type shit.
You just gave me a crazy idea what I'm gonna do now.
So,
Cause you know what I listen to, man? I listen to audiobooks.
yeah.
Yeah, I love audiobooks, man. So I might just do it as an audiobook. That's a good idea.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you, bro, coming through.
No
Letting us come
problem,
through.
man. Definitely appreciate y'all stopping through the
Yeah.
shop, man. You know what I mean?
Make sure y'all go like, subscribe, do all that cool shit. We'll catch you on the next one.